identity we want to build is this defense's identity, not last year's identity.
What's sort of the focus as you guys prepare for Kansas City?
The focus is us. How can we get better? What things can we do to improve in different areas? And just how can we work as a unit to get to where we want to be?
Did you notice this practice or anything kind of felt different around here this week in terms of either the way you guys have gone about doing things, whether it's film room or on the practice field, compared to past weeks?
I think just, today we had just more up-tempo practice. Intensity felt good, mindset felt good. I think these past 2 days, just the break we had, just being able to clear our mind and then just refresh, felt good to come back out here today and get back to work.
How much do you think kind of intensity and that type of practice can help you guys as you convert that from the practice field to the game field?
It depends how consistent we are. It's easy to do it one day. It's about how consistent can we be. Can we do it tomorrow? Can we match that intensity the day after leading up to the game? So as long as we stay consistent, I think we'll be where we need to be heading into Monday night.
What are you seeing in the running game going into this week against Kansas City, who has a pretty good defense, and mixing it up a little bit more?
We got I feel like we got a good game plan in. We just got to go out there and execute it and just play our football, play fast, physical, and just have fun doing what we love.
Did you notice anything different this week in terms of practice or watching film or anything like that that's kind of been different than the first couple weeks?
The energy is at an all-time high right now. So I say that's the difference. We hate that feeling. So something got to change.
And how much is having that kind of energy this early in practice? How can you turn that from the practice field to the game field?
You just got to keep stacking days. We got a couple more days for the game, and we want to add good days on top of good days, and it'll lead up into the game.
You guys are facing some adversity right now, a couple losses in a row, there's injuries, things like that, and you got a tough spot to play in on Monday night. How do you expect this team to respond to some of those challenges?
We definitely not gonna lay down. I know that for sure. So I feel like we just gonna go out there and do our job, and the rest will tell itself.
What's been the message this week from the veterans, the leaders, not only the coaches but the guys in the locker room?
Something got to change. That's it. And we working every day to do that, and leading to the game, we should see great results.
Bill, Coach talked about you all's refocused identity here this week. What does that look like for you all in finding that identity?
It start with practice. So we just making sure we focus on all the small details, because that's how you're gonna win or lose in this league. So that's basically it. Just going out there and stacking days, trying to get better.
And for you played one Monday night game already. It was at home though. How much different was kind of getting prepared for a Monday night game for you? How different was it getting ready for a Monday night game and then now having to go on the road for one?
We treat every game the same. So I had a Monday night game. I really didn't like how it went. So got another opportunity to showcase what I really can do. So I'm definitely ready, because last Monday night I didn't feel good going home. So I got another chance at it. So
be the biggest thing. It's not like they're just super wide open. It's like we have guys there, and we just need to make plays.
And you guys aren't going to use it as an excuse, but what sort of impact have the injuries had on the defense? I'm thinking of Torrance.
Yeah, the whole team, the whole league has injuries. Everybody has injuries. Every team is dealing with it in some form or some fashion. So, we're not any different. We have to just make plays in the next minute.
What's it like playing at Arrowhead? Is it one of the...
And when they make plays, it gets even louder. And so I think it's really good. But I played in a loud stadium for a long time. So, anybody else?
How do the different personnel on the D-line affect you, and how you prepare each week?
I think everybody plays certain techniques different, and so some of the alignments, some of the depth that I have with some guys may differ, but overall it's the same technique. It's just obviously there's different bodies, different strength, different weaknesses, things of that nature. So it's just being aware of who's in front of you for sure.
This week, whether it's in film room or on the practice field, things feel a little bit different in terms of the way that you're going about doing things?
I think there's a level of focus, a level of getting back to the details, and a level of just playing free and having fun. I think that's something that I've noticed thus far, and want to carry into the game.
What's the confidence level you guys will be able to turn it around and kind of be back to where you were last
Very high. Yep.
Are there things?
I got you too. Go ahead. Y'all can do. Go ahead. Both of y'all. Y'all got it. Either one. It don't matter.
Are there things you can do, you personally try to do, when your defense is not getting the turnovers you would like to see? I mean, that's been kind of a thing this season for you guys. There haven't been many takeaways. Is there anything you can do to?
It starts at practice. We got to be mindful of it. We got to be more intentful of it, and we just got to make it happen. I think some of it is just some of the best people that I've been around that get takeaways. They just set their mind on it and they do it, and that's just what we got to do.
It seems like NFL fans might overreact more than baseball, hockey, basketball, maybe because of the concise schedule. But when you look on social media 1 week, Super Bowl contenders, the next week season's over. I mean, how do you balance both sides of those arguments and overreactions?
You can't really listen to it and can't pay attention to it. I mean, we've all been there as well. I'm sure you've had a team that you grew up loving, and when they won, you went to school the next day and you was talking trash to your people, and then when you lost, you didn't want to show your face. And so we understand it, but we don't deal with that. We understand there's ebbs and flows of a season. I've said it before. It's like I've been around the league for a long time. You've had teams that start like 8-1 and everything is going great, and then towards the end of the year they're on a 6-game losing streak and everything just doesn't feel right. Do you want to be that team, or do you want to be the team that is, figures it out and is hitting their stride hopefully into the playoffs? And so the focus for me is just making sure that we hold ourselves accountable. We recognize the mistakes that we are making. We fix those mistakes, and we get them right. And that's really all it is. The outside perspective and the outside commentary, you can't really focus on it because, like you said, it's going to waver. When things are good, it's going to be great. When things are bad, and you as a player can't let that play into your game, because then your game will be the same way that they feel. And so, go ahead. Sorry. You okay?
Is it hard sometimes when you get the injuries you guys have had, and sometimes a ball bounces a different way against the Bears, right, that maybe went your way last year? Is it hard not to kind of like get caught up in is it just not right for us this time?
Nah, you can't. You got to have a positive mindset. You can't. Last year was last year. The things that happened last year are gone. You can't control none of that. All you can do is control this. There's plays that we could have made that we don't put ourselves in those positions and have to have the ball bounce our way. And so that's kind of been my focus.
What was the reason for the LSU helmet?
LSU and South Carolina game, man. We lost. Jaden won.
How are you feeling out there today?
Feel pretty good.
Is the heel still an issue that you just
Nah,
got to work through?
it's not an issue.
Was the call last week just, hey, let's give it a rest and not have you try to every week kind of play for something?
Yeah, it was kind of nagged you a little bit last week. So, we made a collective decision, to take an extra week and get ready for this week.
How does it feel to be back out there with Terry at the same time?
Felt good, man. Felt good. Definitely felt good.
Is it wild how infrequently you two and then Noah together have been out there this year?
Say it again?
How wild is it you, Terry, and Noah barely play together this year?
Yeah, for sure. But, with injuries come with this game. And, it's good to get Terry back. And, we're just ready to rock out, for sure.
I know you guys aren't going to use injuries as an excuse, but what sort of impact has it had on the season thus far?
Say it again?
I know you're not going to use injuries as an excuse, but what sort of impact has it had when you look at the season?
Injuries play an impact in every game, whether it's football, basketball, hockey, soccer, lacrosse, whatever the case may be. But it's kind of like the next man up mentality, and our ultimate goal is to win games, but we tend to fall short these past couple weeks. So we're just looking forward to this Monday and just try to get back on track.
Coach talked about practice is a good way to help find your identity when you're struggling. What does that manifest? How does that look?
Just the up-tempo of practice, the physicality of practice, and just, playing for the, the man next to you, your name on the back of your jersey, and just just collectively just playing together.
You played against the Chiefs. It's a big game, obviously. What do you kind of make of this defense comparison?
They playing some really good ball.
Feel like the energy was back today?
Of course, of course. I mean, after the talk we had with some of the leaders like Bobby, I think you go out there and you play hard, you practice hard, and the ultimate goal is to win a game. So you go out there, you're playing free, then hopefully it falls into place.
What was the thing that he stressed without saying what was said in there? What was stressed with the leaders that stepped forward?
Yeah, I mean, without saying too much, just like you said, just having fun. That's the goal. You don't want 2 to turn into 3 and 3 turn into 4. So you go back to having fun, focus, and have the right mentality going out to practice, then, things will fall into place.
This running game is going to be so key this week, going up against Kansas City in controlling the clock and everything. What do you have to do running-wise as players?
I mean, I think it's more about us. We go out there and we play our game and play free, and with the running backs, we just do what we know how to do, and that's run the ball, get 3 to 4 every play, and I feel like we're doing our job pretty well.
Coach Lynn is saying what?
Gosh, he's saying go out there and have fun. He ain't saying too much.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yep.
So, at practice today, how does it feel to have Terry and D'Lo back out there?
Yeah, man, it's huge getting guys like that back. Not only great football players, but leaders on the team, and having them out, just encouraging for everybody.
Have they been able to help you while they've been sidelined at all with any tips, pointers, and if so, what have they done?
And they've been helping me nonstop since I got here. It's just I'm blessed to be here and blessed to be a part of this team, and those 2 guys, great leaders.
What's kind of the energy being back at practice after last game?
I feel like our energy was good, man. We're just taking it day by day, trying to have fun, continue to work. I think the energy was high today.